Fist, power, left hand, fingers together. Friendship, tucking in the thumb. Always remain humble. Fist into the palm. Good to be here. All right, so deep breathing to get us started. From the Wuji position, bending the knees, tucking in the tailbone. Head is lifted by the silk thread. Breathe from the belly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Hands out in front of us. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, nice and slow, and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Giving a big hug. Inhale the arms up. Keep inhaling as we open the arms up. Exhale, pushing the hands together. Keep exhaling, floating the arms down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left hand up, right hand down. Exhale. Inhale to the heart. Right hand up, left hand down. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And there you go. That's our deep breathing. By the way, so if you get aggravated, maybe you get upset at your Tai Chi teacher or something, that deep breathing is a really good way to kind of calm the body down, all right, without taking any drugs, all right? Meditation is even better, but that breathing we just did, that's kind of the gateway to meditation. By the way, you have to show everybody your shirt. I thought about getting that same t-shirt. So I think you did. I don't know if everybody saw it, and the people behind you didn't see it. I, I thought about getting that shirt. You can make it. I'm sorry. Hmm? Right. Yeah. Well, I don't. I'm not sure how they made those shirts. So, um, what was it? I went to the bank to check my balance, and the teller came out from around the counter and tried to push me over. I'm joking. Checking my balance. It's a dad joke. What do you expect? So that explains why you got it then? Here's one for you. We need a little humor in our day, right? Where is I have a lot of these jokes, so that is not it. Although I work payroll for the Buffalo football team. It's not the most fulfilling job, but hey, it pays the bills. Got to know your football a little bit on that one. Um, no, gotta go the other way. There was one. Yeah, I know, but I want to get it right. If I tell it wrong, it makes it even worse. No, none at all. I'm chill, man. Hey, this is the last day I'm off on vacation. Would you consider a guy who likes telling dad jokes a grown man? As in, ah, no. Nice. I like it. I told one yet. Does anyone know who Good King Wenceslas is? All right. So I told this yesterday and nobody got it. So Good King Wenceslas, how does he like his pizza? Deep and crisp and even from the song. And yeah, he looked out on his feast to Stephen. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen. So anyway, I had to verify that. Warm up exercises next because the jokes are going so well. Chin tuck to get us started. Floating the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And then we sink the chin down to the chest without leaning forward. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sinking the chin down to the chest. One more time, floating the hands up in front of us. Tucking in the chin, keeping the chin level. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and then we sink the chin down to the chest. Next, we're going to look side to side, prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top, left hand, left shoulder. Looking left, pushing down on the right. And we come back to center. Left hand is on top, watching the right hand going over the right shoulder. Turn, look right, push down left. And back to center. Right hand's on top, left hand, left shoulder. And back to center. Left hand's on top, right hand, right shoulder. Turn that neck, feel that stretch. Coming back to center. One more time. Right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder. And come back to center. Left hand's on top. Right hand, right shoulder. And then we come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. And relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circles, bringing the shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Try to keep looking straight ahead as you do this. Shoulders back, and then up, and then forward, and down. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Excellent. Maybe I should get you all clip-on microphones to see if you're doing this well enough. You knock the microphones off. That would be a good test, right? I was just kidding. All right. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity, gently reaching out, reaching up. Keep looking straight ahead. And relax the hands down. Gently reaching out, reaching up. And relaxing the hands down, nice and slow. One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up. Keep looking straight ahead. And relax the hands down. Touching heaven and earth. Starting out, prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. And then we come back to center, right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And back to center. Right hand or left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Coming back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. One more time. Floating that head towards the ceiling by the silk thread. Coming back to center. Again, floating that head up by that silk thread, stretching the spine. And coming back to center. And relax the hands down. That's one of the best things you can do as a person with Parkinson's. Imagine your head is being elevated by that silk thread. So when you're sitting down, when you're standing up, when you're walking, kind of float that head towards the ceiling, stretching and opening up the body so I'm not leaning forward. Keep staying nice and straight, that head being floated by that silk thread. It's one of the best things you can do, all right? Carrying the ball side to side, prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Either left hand is fine. Turn gently towards the left. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn towards the right. Stay on the right side, turning the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn towards the left. Stay on the left side, turning the ball over, right hand's on top, gently turn towards the right. Stay on that right side, turning the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn towards the left. And then we turn the ball over, right hand's on top, gently turn towards the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. Awesome. All right, one more exercise, then we'll sit down. So, leg strengthening exercise, use your chair. Keep the body straight, keep the knee bent, all right? Use your chair. I want everyone to stay safe, okay? So, from the Wuji position, weight shifts to the left, bending the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Tap, right toe to the front, empty. And back to the cat stance. Tap, right foot to the side, empty. And cat stance. And then right foot behind us. Keep plenty of space between the feet. And cat stance. And then back to Wu Ji. Beautiful. That way you don't have to lean over and try and grab the arm. Sure. Other side, weight shifts to the right. Left foot, cat stance. Left foot to the front, empty. And return to the cat stance. Keep looking straight ahead. Don't look at the ground. Left foot to the side, empty. And cat stance. And then left foot behind us. Plenty of space. Good job. And cat stance. And back to Uji. Cat. C-A-T, cat. Meow. Yes, meow, cat. In fact, my youngest daughter just got home yesterday. That's when I was doing that on Zoom. Every time I hit the cat stance, she'd go, meow. So it's named after a cat, right before a cat pounces, right? It's got all of its weight on one paw and it's just touching the other paw down, ready to spring. So that's how it got its name. So, all right. So let's have a seat. That's closer. I tell you, I was talking to you about posture. So I'm kind of known in the circle for teaching people with Parkinson's disease. And so people come to me for advice when they meet someone with Parkinson's about how best to teach them Tai Chi. And though I had one lady who gave me a suggestion, but luckily for you guys, I chose to ignore that suggestion because I talk about the silk thread kind of holding your head up. So she came up to me and she goes, I teach a Tai Chi class. She goes, it's not for Parkinson's, but to help them with their posture, I give them a little rubber duck. You know, those little rubber duckies are about that big by that big. She goes, I give each one a rubber duck and I tell them to put it on their head. And she goes, so they, you know, the rubber duck, so they try and make the rubber duck not fall off. I was like, you guys would kill me. Think of how many people I'd have, and you thought the class was light before. If I had everybody here, here's your rubber duck, wear it on your head. And oh, I'll take a picture of it. No, I'd have like one person here, and it'd be their first and last time. So, hey, if you want to do it, that's up to you, but not for me. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you did? You had a duck nose one time, didn't you? Yeah. That was a couple years ago, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. Good job. So I got a rubber duck in the car. You want to try it? No. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a picture. Right? Well, they used to punish kids by they'd make them hold their arm out and put books on their hands, depending on how old they were, how many books they would put on the hand. They used to do that way back when. They'd have them stand like this and hold books, and they had to keep the books up. They couldn't let them drop down. So it was like, that'd be a tough punishment. All right, hip exercise. So let's turn to the right hand side of the chair. Ah, it's a beautiful looking day out, isn't it? Yeah, it does. It does. Prayer hand position. Gently pushing against the right wall, opening up that left leg. Keep the knee above the ankle. And come back to center. Pushing against the left wall, right wall, opening up the left leg. Sorry about that. Right wall, left leg. And come back to center. One more time. Right wall, left leg. And coming back to center. relax the hands down. Then shift to the left side. And the same thing, other side. Prayer hand position, left wall, right leg. Keep the knee above the ankle, back to center. Left wall, right leg. Feel that stretch in the hip. And back to center. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. Left wall, right leg. Feel that stretch. And then we come back to center and relax the hands down. Very nice. Turn back to center, shake those legs loose. Good job. All right, the next hip exercise. Lifting the leg up, pushing the leg down, keeping the back straight, smiling the whole time like a kid on Christmas or Hanukkah morning, right? Sitting up nice and straight and tall, lifting up the left leg, hands behind us. And come back to center, hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot, hard as you can, and relax. Lifting the left leg up, hands behind us. Keep that back straight and relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot, hard as you can, and relax. One more time. Pardon me? I know, that's the problem. Picking up the left leg, hands behind us, and relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot, hard as you can, and relax. Other leg, same thing. Lifting the right leg, hands behind us. Lift that leg as far as you're able to. And relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the right foot. Push, push, push. And relax. Lifting the right leg up, hands behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the right foot, hard as you can. And relax. One more time, lifting the right leg up, hands behind us. Lift it as high as you're able. And relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the right foot, hard as you can. Push, push, push. And relax. And shake those legs loose. Schatz, who was here last Friday, he joins me for there's another class I'm in, and some of the people in that class decided to wear like ugly Christmas sweaters. Schatz is Jewish, so he wore a Hanukkah sweater, and I was like, okay, I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't know that much about Judaism, or I know a lot through Schatz. Brad Schatz. He actually, we've had some really good discussions about Christianity and Judaism. But I said, okay, I don't want to be disrespectful, but is that considered an ugly Hanukkah sweater or like a good Hanukkah sweater? And he's like, it's an ugly Hanukkah sweater. He said, I actually Googled ugly Hanukkah sweater, and this is what they sent me. It's like, all right, then, fair enough. I was going to show you my ugly sweater, but it has like lights that light up. It's a cardinal sweater, and it has lights that light up, but the wire pulled out of the battery pack, so the lights didn't work. So I have to repair it now. All right, moving along. Heel kick. Oh, by the way, the last exercise. Try and lift your knee as high as you're able to. So I'm not just doing this, but I'm doing this. Lift it as high as you can without leaning back. All right. That's going to give you the most help. It's going to work those core muscles. Okay. So next exercise, heel kick. You guys know this one. You love this one, right? You love it so much you're going to smile. Picking up the left leg, heel kick left, punching out right fist. Picking up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, heel kick right, punching out the left fist. Picking up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Picking up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, heel kick right, punching out left fist. Picking up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. One more time, picking up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right. Picking up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, heel kick right, punching out left. And then pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. All right. Same thing, but doing a toe kick. Make you smile even more. Pick up the left leg. You could hardly smile less. Toe kick left, punch out right. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punching out left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Picking up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, toe kick right, punching out left fist. Picking up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. One more time. Picking up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up that left leg, float the foot to the ground. Picking up the right leg, toe kick right, punching out left fist. And then picking up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Except for the smiling. We'll work on the smiling next year, okay? All right. Nice Christmas socks, by the way. Yeah, I like that. All right. So let's get up. Let's do our ankle exercises. Sound good? So weight shifts to the right, using the chair if you need to. Bend in the right knee, left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. Really important you have flexible ankles. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. And then shift weight to the left. We're going to do the same thing. Right foot, heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Beautiful. If I were you, I would make a what do they call it? New Year, a resolution. That's it. Couldn't think of the word. A resolution for 2025. Do that exercise several times every day. Get your ankles really flexible. Okay. That's a good dance tune. All right. Anyway, I would do that ankle several times a day. It's really important to have flexible ankles. All right. So seriously, 3 reps, 3 times a day would be beautiful. All right. And you can do it. You can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just do that exercise after you get done with each one of those meals. All right. But I would make that a 2025 resolution for you. Because what's the first thing when a doctor is diagnosing you with Parkinson's disease? What does he have you do? He has you walk down the hall. He watches you walk down the hall. She watches you walk down the hall and walk back. A lot of it has to do with that flexibility of the ankles when you start doing the Parkinson's shuffle. So keeping those ankles flexible will allow you to make steps. Okay? So anyway, just something to consider. Round 2 of the ankles, weight shifts to the right, left foot, little toe, and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe. And then shift weight left, right foot, little toe, and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, and big toe, and back to center. Beautiful. So this is actually a hip exercise. It's really, really good balance exercise. So we're going to touch empty heel, empty toe, keeping the body straight, keeping plenty of space between our feet. And when we transition, just like I was talking about, you're going to lift the knee and touch the heel, and then lift the knee and touch the toe. Okay? Um, we want you used to lifting your knees when you walk. All right? Listen to yourself walking. If you hear your feet scuffing on the ground, you're not lifting your knees. You need better ankle flexibility and lifting the knee more. And that's what I was talking about. When you get tired over these holiday season, you'll find yourself shuffling, kind of scuffing your feet. Make sure you lift your knees when you walk, okay? So weight shift to the right, holding on to the chair, empty left heel, hands behind us or using the chair, lifting the knee as we transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us or using the chair. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel, and then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. One more time, I'm lifting the knee, empty on the heel, and lifting the knee, empty on the toe. And come back to center. Shift weight to the left, bend in the left knee, empty right heel. Picking up the knee as we transition, empty right toe. Keep plenty of space between your feet. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Lifting the knee, empty on the toe. One more time, lifting the knee, empty heel. And lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Good dance move. And come back to center. Excellent. Scared me for a minute there. You just want to get my adrenaline going, right? All right. Isn't that fun? Yeah. That's a good exercise to do every day. Good way to test your balance. When you're having a bad balance day, that's not the day to get up. Actually, any day is no day get up on a step ladder, right? I've even given up step ladders. So, well, taller ladders. Anything above 6 foot, I try and stay off of now. All right. Building on that exercise, bow stance. So stepping out empty, no weight on the foot, then shifting the weight 70%, 30%, keeping the body straight. So I'm not doing this or I'm not doing this, but I'm doing this, keeping the body straight, punching out the opposite hand. Let's start actually with the feet first, all right? Let's get the feet right first, then we'll worry about the hands. So weight shift to the right, bending the right knee. Stepping out empty with that left foot, no weight on the left foot. Setting the left foot down, still no weight on the left foot. Now shift 70% of your weight up on that left foot. Nice. And then shift the weight back. Don't move the feet yet. And then come back to center. Very nice. Weight shifts to the left. Bend in the left knee. Step out empty with the right foot. Don't overstep. Have no weight on the right foot at this point. Setting the right foot down, still no weight on the right foot. Now shifting 70% of the weight onto the right, 30% on the left. Keeping the body straight. Weight shifts back. Don't move the feet yet. And then come back to center. Very nice. Do it again. Weight shifts to the right. Step out empty, left foot. Setting the left foot down, not putting any weight on it. Then shifting the weight to the left. Keep that body nice and straight. Weight shifts back. Don't move the feet yet. And then come back to center. Very nice. Shift weight to the left. Bend in the left knee. Step out empty right. Setting the right foot down without any weight. Then shifting 70% of the weight to the right. Weight shifts back. Don't move the feet yet. And then come back to center. Beautiful. Now, if you want, you can punch out the opposite hand. All right. So as I'm stepping out right, I'm punching out with the left hand. Okay? If you need to use the chair or something, don't worry about punching out. Okay? So, hands loosely gripped at the belt line or holding onto the chair, whatever you need to do. Weight shifts to the right, stepping out empty, left foot. I shift weight left, punch right, keeping the body nice and straight. Bring the weight up on that front leg. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Other side, weight shifts to the left, step out empty right. Shifting right, punching left, bring the weight up on that front foot. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Beautiful. So remember, when we were doing this without our hands, we were stepping out and then we were shifting our weight. Bow stance, 70% on the front, 30% on the back. Doing the same thing with the feet, but now we're punching out the opposite hand. All right? Hands loosely clenched at the belt line, weight shifts right, stepping out empty left. Then shifting weight left, bring that weight forward on that left leg. There you go. Punching out right fist. Weight shifts back and then come back to center. Nicely done. Weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right. No weight on the right foot. Keep plenty of space between your feet. There you go. Now shift weight right. Bring the weight up onto that right leg, punching out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Nice. One more time. Weight shifts to the right, stepping out empty left foot. Shifting left, punching right, bow stance. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right. Shifting right, punching left. Bring that weight up on that front leg. And then weight shifts back and come back to center. Beautiful. All right, shake those legs loose. By the way, one thing to think of while you're doing that. So sometimes you hear Tai Chi called shadow boxing. And so it's actually like your opponent is directly in front of you and they're the same height and same weight you are. So as you're punching out, you're not punching out to the side. Your opponent is in front of you. So you're punching out to the front of you. All right. And you're trying to hit them right square in the chest. All right. So you're punching out and you're in front. A lot of that is determined by where your toe is. Like if I toe out, I'm going to punch out here. If I toe in, I'm going to punch in here. If I point my toe forward, boom, forward. Okay, does that make sense? Your toe will direct where you should go. Let's do it one more time, just so you can feel that. So point your toe directly forward. Weight shift to the right, stepping out empty left foot. Make sure your toe is facing forward, and then shifting weight left, punching right, bow stance. And then shifting weight back and come back to center. Other side, weight shifts to the left, stepping out empty right, toe is facing forward, and then shift weight right, punching left. Get 70% up of the weight up on that front leg, and then weight shifts back and come back to center. Isn't it interesting? Your punch follows your toe. Isn't it? It's amazing the way the body is interconnected with one another. So, all right. There's one Tai Chi exercise where, how could I best describe it? You're shifting your weight. You're doing a lot with the feet. So you shift weight and you come out, cat stance, and then you do this. And then you come back and do this. So as you're coming back, you weight shift back, you toe in, shift weight to the other side, toe out, and then you do the hand movements. So I'm toeing in, shifting weight, toeing out, doing the hand movements. It's not an easy exercise. You have to go really slow when you start. So it's fun though. when you get those flexible ankles, it's a little easier to do that also, right? Because you're constantly shifting your ankles. So, all right, have a seat. Let's do a few seated exercises. Great question. Go by feel. Um, you can go by feel that I feel all my weight is on my back foot, and then I'm about 50% here, so I go to about 70% here. Okay. If you watch where your hips are, so if you think about where my feet are, if I have all the weight on my back leg, my hip is going to be over my back leg. If I'm 50%, my hips are going to be my hips will be halfway between the back and the front. So I go to about 70% of that. Or if I went with all my weight, now my hips are over my front leg. So that's the way, just a teacher secret here. I can tell where your weight is by looking at where your hips are in relationship to your feet. Where I worry is when your hips start getting outside of the base of your feet, that is what starts to make you a fall risk. But you can look at anybody. Um, they'll tell you in sports, like in football, guys, you're running after you. Don't look at his eyes because his eyes will lie. His shoulders will lie. His hips can't lie because his hips are going to tell you exactly where he's going. And so if you watch a person's hips, you can tell exactly what they're going to do. So I always look at the hips in the relationship. Like if I'm standing here, my hips are directly between my feet. So I can put all my weight on one leg and put all my weight on the other leg. And you could tell that by my hip being over my foot. So the same way, so as I step out empty, all my weight's on the back leg or all my weight's on the front leg, or weight is about 50-50. So my hips are halfway between. That make sense?
I can't do 70-30. I can only do 65-35.
Yeah, well, you have to leave then. Ah, and what we're trying to do is make sure as you do the bow stance, you never take the knee above or beyond the toe, if you will. So you're not trying to do this because there's a lot more torque in my knee when I'm doing that. So I'm trying to do this so I can just barely see my toes over the edge of the knee. And that's about 70% or 65%. Um, so, I'm sorry? Yeah, exactly. All right, rotational exercise. So, you guys are used to this one. Going to the left, center, and then right. So, interlace the fingers together in front of us, sitting up nice and straight and tall. We're going to bring the hands up over the head, rotate to the left. Feel the stretch in the torso and hold that. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we come back to center. Pause, and then look to the right. Feel the stretch in the torso. Hold that position. Breathe in, breathe out, and come back to center. To the left. Stretching the torso. And back to center. And then to the right. Feel the stretch in the torso. And then come back to center. And relax the hands down. We're going to stop at 2 for the sake of time. Go ahead, shake your arms loose if you need to. Feels like an arm exercise, doesn't it? All right, so the next exercise, stay in your chair, right? We're going to lean to the left and lean to the right, pausing while we're in the center, not forcing anything. Stay in your body's comfort zone, all right? So interlocking the fingers together, bring the hands up over the head, leaning to the left. Feel the stretch in the torso. Breathe in, breathe out, and come back to center and pause. And then leaning to the right. Again, inhale and exhale. And then we come back to center. Leaning to the left. Feel a stretch in the torso. Hold that position. Breathe in, breathe out. And come back to center. Pause, and then lean to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, and come back to center. And relax the hands down. Good little exercise, isn't it? You can lean this way without the hands over the head, but when you add the hands over the head, it really promotes the stretching, all right? I think this kind of helps with some of the rigidity you get with Parkinson's disease. Um, so if you wake up and you're feeling kind of stiff, you're having one of those stiff days, it's not a bad exercise to do, right? All right. So forward, backward stretching. This is the one we're leaning forward. And my hands are on my knees. So if I need help coming back to center, I can push off of my knees. All right. We're trying to get it so you don't have to push off of your knees, but you do what you need to do. Don't strain your back. All right. So push off of those knees if you need to, and then arching the back and looking up. You're not forcing anything. It's nice and gentle. Okay. I've already told my dad jokes, so there shouldn't be any more pain. Okay. So sitting up, come on, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall, I'm going to lean forward, looking down, bending the lower back, bending the neck, feel that nice stretch, and then pushing off of the legs if I need to come back to center and pause. And then I arch the back and gently look up, not forcing anything. Nice and gentle, and come back to center and pause. Once again, I'm going to lean forward nice and slow. Listen to your body. Do what your body says is comfortable. And then we come back to center and pause. And then arching the back, gently looking up. Feel that nice stretch. And come back to center. Awesome. How was that? You like those rotational exercises? I think it helps us feel more flexible. So, all right. Let's do some meditation. You like that? All right. Um, let me, I'm sorry. Mm. Um, they actually call that a mantra. Um, so that is one way to meditate. Um, a lot of times when you're meditating, you're trying to take your focus off of the, oh, what did I do this morning? What do I need to do this afternoon? Um, so you're trying to take your focus off of that and focus on something else. So I do what's called the progressive relaxation meditation, which that's kind of going through the body and relaxing. That's what I've seen is best for people with Parkinson's. What is best for you may not be best for your neighbor, right? Everybody's a little different. So they call it a mantra meditation, where you say like the number one or Om or something like that, and you focus on like it. I like to use the number one. If you say one, but you kind of drag it out so it becomes one when you make it really long like that. And so they call that a mantra. They also do meditations where, like, I would put a light in the center of the room. Usually it's a candle. Um, Sometimes for safety, use a light bulb, like a dimmer light bulb. But you put a light and you stare at that light. It's kind of like if you've ever sat around a campfire and you find yourself staring into the campfire. Um, it's kind of that same thing that you end up focusing on that light. So there's all kinds of different ones. I will tell you, um, people with Parkinson's, um, when you start having, if you start having voice issues, that mantra becomes really good. But you want to make it a little louder, all right? Because that helps strengthen the voice, the vocal cords. So we go one, and you kind of draw it out like that, and that helps the voice get a little stronger. So that's another way you can meditate if you want to do that. Okay? See, you were just being a smart aleck, weren't you? So if you need to sit back, you're 65% smart aleck, right? Where did I get that number from? So if you need to sit farther back in your chair, go ahead, or put a jacket over you because you're cold, then that's okay. Um, Sitting up nice and straight and tall, take a long, slow, deep breath in and exhale, clearing all the thoughts out of your mind, cleansing the mind. Inhale and exhale, clearing the thoughts out of your mind. You're not worried about what happened this morning, not concerned about what could happen this afternoon. Stay in the here and now. All right, let's begin meditating. Starting at the feet, take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your feet. Excuse me. Again, inhale. Exhale, breathing out through the feet. Moving on to the legs, take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your legs, relaxing your legs. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the legs, relaxing your upper leg, relaxing your knees, relaxing your lower leg. Onto the hips. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your hips. Excuse me. Relaxing all the muscles surrounding your hips. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the hips, relaxing the hips and relaxing your bottom. Onto the belly. Excuse me. Take a big, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're exhaling through your navel, relaxing all the muscles at the front of the belly. I'm so sorry. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the belly. Imagine you're exhaling through your navel. Now onto the inner stomach. Taking a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the inner stomach, relaxing the inner stomach. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through the inner stomach. You're letting go of your anxiety. You're letting go of your tension. You're letting go of your anger. Inhale, filling our lungs with air. Exhale, breathing out through that inner stomach, relaxing the inner stomach. onto the lower back. Taking a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the lower back, relaxing the lower back. Again, big, deep belly breath in. And then exhale, breathing out through the lower back, relaxing the lower back. So, I want you to think about something that you are grateful for in your life. It could be something physical, it could be a person in your life, it could be maybe an upcoming event that's happening in your life. Maybe you're having your family over for Christmas and you're thankful for that. So think about what you're thankful for and breathe in and give thanks for that as you breathe out. Now, thinking about what you're thankful for and feeling the body relax, and as we breathe in, you let that relaxation and whatever you're thankful for start to mix with one another. And then as you breathe out, continue to let those two feelings mix with one another, thankfulness and relaxation. Let's do that again. Big, deep belly breath in. As you breathe out, you're giving thanks, but also feeling that feeling of relaxation, no tension, letting those two mix together. Do that one more time. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, breathing out thankfulness, breathing out relaxation, and letting those two mix together. And go ahead and open up your eyes when you're comfortable. So, in that last part there, it's interesting the way the mind starts to associate things. It actually has a lot to do with PTSD, right? Um, but you can also, when you're meditating, you can think about something you're thankful for. And the mind starts putting those two things together. So when you start feeling thankful for something, your body starts relaxing. And when your body starts relaxing, it starts feeling thankful for something. The mind will pull those two things together if you keep doing that. So if you practice meditation and thankfulness and relaxation, they start to mix together.